We are living, learning and working in a digital world, and it's becoming easier and easier to copy, paste, remix, download, share and publish content. It's your responsibility as a student to know how to ethically and legally use copyright material throughout your academic studies. When you photocopy, scan or cut and paste, email, print and save copyrighted material such as book chapters, journal articles, web pages and images, you must do so within the framework set by copyright law. So what is copyright? Copyright is the legal term which describes the right given to authors and creators of certain categories of work. Copyright is a property right protecting the economic interests of people or organizations that create works of various types and own the rights in their work. This right cannot be taken from them, nor can their works be used without their permission. What does copyright protect? Copyright is an intellectual property right that protects literary, dramatic, musical, artistic works, sound recordings, films, broadcasts, and typographical arrangements and published editions. What rights does the copyright owner have? To copy the work using any form of copying physically and electronically, to publish the work physically or electronically, to perform the work, to adapt the work, or prohibit or authorize anyone else to do any of these things. How long does copyright last? In most cases, a work is protected by copyright for 70 years after the death of the creator. While the content of a work may be out of copyright, if the author has been dead more than 70 years, a publisher will continue to have copyright in the typographical arrangement of any published edition of that work for 50 years. What is permitted? Use or reproduction of copyright material by individuals for research and private study is allowed under the fair dealing exemption in Irish law. Fair dealing has no exact legal definition. Its intention is to facilitate a reasonable balance between the economic interests of the copyright holder and the information needs of the user. Fair dealing allows single copying for oneself under the following conditions. The copy is for research or private study, criticism or review, reporting current events, or the copy is for judicial or parliamentary proceedings. The amount copied will not unreasonably prejudice the interests of the owner of the copyright. The copyright is accompanied by sufficient acknowledgement or reference. The copy must not be recopied, republished, posted on a web page, or multi-copied. Provided these criteria are met, you can copy a fair amount of a published work. What is considered fair is not specified, but the following guidelines from British Copyright Council are considered reasonable. 1 complete chapter or 5% of a book, whichever is greater, 1 article from any issue of a journal, and the whole of a short story or poem not exceeding 10 pages in length from an anthology. Some common questions that students ask. Is it okay to download or print an item which I found on the internet for my own use? Unless the item is clearly labelled as copyright free, you should apply the fair dealing terms to it. Music, films and sound recordings are not covered by fair dealing and cannot be copied or downloaded without permission. Is there anything that I can download or print? Creative Commons is a non-profit organisation that enables the sharing and use of creativity and knowledge through free legal tools. Items with this symbol are available under a Creative Commons license. For more information, see their website. Is it okay to use material from the internet that someone else has already copied? I have not made the illegal copy. Downloading, file sharing, linking or emailing illegally copied material is as illegal as making the original copy. Please note that the information in this video is just an overview of copyright and should not be taken as legal advice. For more information, check with your own institution's guide to copyright and the Copyright Acts themselves.